Hello students. So we shall continue with the same chapter, The Otter by Chinua Achebe, and in yesterday's class we had stopped in page number 109 in the second paragraph. So we shall continue with the third paragraph and we shall see how the chapter continues, okay? And we shall start with the chapter. All right, he said in English and then reverted to Igbo. Let us not quarrel about small things. He stood up, adjusted his robes, and plugged his hand once more into the bag. Then he bent down like a priest distributing the host and gave 1 shilling more to every man. Only he did not put it into their palms, but on the floor in front of them. The men, who had so far not deigned to touch the things, looked at the floor and shook their heads. Roof got up and again gave each man another shilling. Okay, so here in this para, okay, before this, in last class we had studied about how there was a quarrel or a small kind of a thing where the villagers started asking for more shillings, okay, because they have already got 2 shillings, and they said that Marcus Ibe now is a great man and he has all the wealth, all the money, all the prestige, status, and hence in the last elections we had voted for free, but now since he is very rich, he has good support, we are trying to get some benefits from this election. So now before a campaigner, the trusted campaigner of Marcus Ibe, Roof, okay, Roof distributed 2 shillings for every individual, but the elders in the village or in the Ezenwa household, they told that we have climbed the Iroko tree. Okay, Iroko tree is where it is full of the branches, everything is very costly. Okay, so we have climbed the Iroko tree and we are not moving without collecting the benefits, okay, the profit. So now he says, the campaigner Roof says that, okay, all right, he said in English and reverted to Igbo. Okay, Igbo is Marcus Ibe. Okay, Marcus Ibe, he told that, see, people are asking more money. Okay, so what should we do? So he asked Marcus Ibe, and he had already known that what should be done in such a position or in such a situation. Okay, so let us not quarrel about small things. He stood up, adjusted his robes, and plugged his hand once more into the bag. So now he got to know, okay, what now the person, the Roof, okay, Roof, the campaigner, got to know what he had to do in such situation. Okay, so he puts his hand into the pocket and he takes one more shillings. Okay, he gives one more extra shillings for every person, every individual. Okay, so he distributed one more shilling for every man, and he did not put the shilling into the person's palms. Okay, he did not give directly to the hands of the villagers or the elders or some people, okay, the villagers, but he drops down on the ground. He drops the shilling, he drops the one more shilling on the ground, and people bent and took that shilling as a dignity, or they shook their hands, they looked down and collected that one more extra shillings from the ground. Okay, so we shall start with the next paragraph. I am through, he said with a defiance that was no less effective for being transparently faked. Okay, the elders too knew how far to go without losing decorum. So when Roof added, go cast your paper for the enemy if you like, they quickly calmed him down with a suitable speech from each of them. By the time the last man had spoken, it was possible, without great loss of dignity, to pick up the things from the floor. So now Marcus Ebe, the politician, says that now this is enough. Okay, I am done. Okay, you can't ask more than this. He said in a defiance. He said in an angry mood. Okay, and it was transparently faked. Okay, now he's faking that he is tired. He's faking that he has got angry, and to make sure that people will not ask more than this. So he transparently faked is where he tries to show the villagers that he is already fed up, or he is already feeling defiance, or he has given more. Okay, and you don't have any rights to ask for more. So he transparently faked the expression, okay, to show that people to be quiet. Okay, after this you can't ask more. Okay, so the elders also knew how far to go without losing decorum. And now the Marcus Ibe, the politician, showed the villagers how much they can expect. And similarly, the villagers also knew that how far to go without losing their decorum, without losing their respect, how far they can go and how much they can ask for. Okay, so when Roof added, so in a angry or in a frustration, and Roof added a point that go cast your paper for the enemy if you like. So this is the amount we are giving. This is how much we can give for the people. Okay, because there are so many people and we have to distribute for everyone. So this is what we can give. If you don't like to receive this much, and if you want more, you can go and cast your votes for your enemies. Okay, so now the villagers calmed down. The elders gave a speech, and speech to make him calm. Okay, and by the last man had spoken, it was possible that without loss of dignity, without losing their dignity, they bent down to pick up the 1 shilling extra, which was given by the campaigner, the trusted campaigner of Marcus Ebe. So they had collected that 1 shilling which was dropped on the floor. Okay, the next paragraph. The enemy Roof had referred to was the Progressive Organization Party, POP, which had been formed by the tribes down the coast to save themselves, as the founders of the party proclaimed, from total political, cultural, social, and religious annihilation. Although it was clear the party had no chance here, it had plugged with typical foolishness into a straight fight with PAP, providing cars and loudspeakers to a few local rascals and thugs to go around and make a lot of noise. No one knew for certain how much money POP had let loose in Umofia, but it is said to be very considerable. The local campaigners would end up very rich, no doubt. Okay, so here in the last paragraph we saw that how Roof told that go and cast your votes for your enemies. So the enemy Roof referred was the Progressive Organization Party. Okay, POP. Marcus was from PAP, People's Alliance Party, and here the enemy Roof referred is POP, Progressive Organization Party. Okay, so it was formed by the tribes down in the coast to save themselves. It was formed by the tribals. Okay, and so the enemy party was POP, and it was formed by tribes down the coast to save themselves. And the founders of the party proclaimed from total political, cultural, social, and religious annihilation. So everything, like or the tribes, the tribes' main identity is about their political, cultural, social, and religious. Okay, so here the founders of the party were concentrated on these things. Okay, and although it was clear the party had no chance here, it had plugged with typical foolishness into the straight fight with PAP. So it was just a foolishness, okay, to stand or to be a competitor for PAP, because each and every individual living in Umofia, the village Umofia, okay, so every individual knows that no one can win the elections other than PAP, because Marcus Ibe was the leader of PAP, and all the villagers will definitely for sure support Marcus. Okay, and POP, it was a foolishness to stand against or straight fight with PAP. Okay, so the PAP, the POP leader was Maduka. Okay, the leader of POP was Maduka, and he also has his own campaigning boys and leaders. Okay, so like before in PAP, Marcus also had trusted campaign leaders like Roof, and he also had many leaders whom he can trust on. And here, similarly, POP, Progressive Organization Party. Okay, this team or this party also has campaigning boys and leaders. Okay, and the campaigners were given cars and loudspeakers to a few local rascals and thugs to go around and make a lot of noise. So you can see how we can make a difference between two parties. Okay, PAP was full of quiet discipline, noiseless, and it was very soft kind of campaigning. Okay, but here POP, the leader of POP is Maduka, and he has given the campaigners cards and loudspeakers to the, and the campaigners are local rowdies, thugs, rascals. Thugs is what we can call as rascals. Okay, so yeah, these people are given cars and loudspeakers, so these people take those things and make lot of noise. Okay, no one knew for certain how much money POP had let loose in Umofia, but it is said to be very considerable. The local campaigners would, so the POP, the campaigners or had spent lot of money. Okay, this party had spent lot of money for the Umofia village people. Okay, but for sure the campaigners are getting more benefit. Okay, so the campaigners are getting more benefit, and they are looting all the money which was given for the purpose of election. They are looting it and they are enjoying it. Okay, so yeah, we shall stop here and we shall continue in the next class.